Hello, good evening, everyone. We are back again with our session on this fiasco of NLAT that has happened on 12th of this month, and the re-exam was held on 14th of this month. Let us wait for some people to join the session. We'll get started very soon. As you all must be aware regarding the morning verdict given at around 10:30 by the Honorable Supreme Court of India, and the big verdict was as expected, NLAT has been cancelled. If you remember the previous video that we at CLAT Gurukul had launched, we had appealed NLSIU Bangalore to scrap this thing, but nonetheless this exam, which was sub judice, the petition for this exam, which was sub judice, has been decided today, and it has been rightly quashed by the Honorable Supreme Court of India. Now that it has the entire exam has come at a cost. This NLAT fiasco had troubled us a lot. There was a lot of conundrum regarding this, confusion regarding this. Many people opted for NLAT. Many people didn't opt for NLAT. They didn't fill up the form. So, what about those who have filled up the form? The pain that they took, the mock test that they took, and the time they devoted about preparation in the for this NLAT exam. So we'll be discussing all those things at length in this particular session. Let us get started first. Now, about the SC verdict. SC verdict, which came today, has quashed the NLAT 2020 exam conducted by NLSIU Bangalore, and the reason that was given for this was very simple and a very genuine reason, that it was announced at a very short period of time, and even the technical requirements that were specified by NLSIU Bangalore were not feasible for many of the marginalized class, and they were at loss adopting to those technical requirements, using those technical requirements. So that was one of the plea taken by the opposition party of the NLSIU Bangalore, and SC upheld this thing, and they said because of this, out of the 70,000 people who had registered for CLAT exam, only 30,000 had applied for NLAT. So what about the 40,000 that didn't apply? Even knowing this fact that NLSIU Bangalore happens to be the topmost choice for almost every CLAT aspirant. So this was one of the basis for the exam. The other basis, the SC said that going into the technicalities involved regarding malfunctioning of the computer systems and the other technical glitches, and also the malpractices that had been done in this exam, they said that it was a matter of further scrutiny, and they didn't comment on any of those things. But finally, the verdict that came was the one required by any serious CLAT aspirant. So if you look at the verdict, it may come as a setback to some of the people, and it may come as a joy for some of us. So now, coming to this point, that justice has finally prevailed, but with mental agony. Now, there has been a lot of mental agony regarding this exam. all of a sudden the exam was announced, and everybody was in a sense of confusion that how to appear for this exam. Then altogether a new syllabus was given to all of you. Now going through the practice questions of those new patterns that were being asked was pretty difficult. Most of the coaching institutes were unable to provide such mock tests, although we at CLAT Gurukul had provided 2 mock tests regarding NLAT as well. But the pattern was a total surprise for all of us, as all the sections were being asked from the same passage. So this type of pattern, it takes a lot of time for the students to get acclimatized to such kind of interfaces. But unfortunately, this was not seriously taken by NLIU Bangalore, and finally SC was there to help us out by cancelling the exam altogether, passing the exam altogether. But what about this mental agony that we as students have suffered? Now, this mental agony has taken a toll on us. We devoted so much time on preparing for the NLAT exam. Almost 15 of our crucial hours, which we could have devoted for preparing well for CLAT, was diverted towards NLAT, which has finally been scrapped. So, who is going to compensate for this? Now, we cannot demand such things at this point in time. The only thing is, we can focus for CLAT as of now and see to it that our CLAT exam is perfect. Our preparation for the exam is perfect, and it is well taken by the consortium of NLUs, and it is a fair exam, unlike the NLAT that was conducted. So as Supreme Court has also said that the NLSIU Bangalore this time will be taking the admission through CLAT exam itself. So finally the CLAT has been held, and all the NLUs which were previous party to the CLAT consortium are going to take the admission through CLAT only. So we can say that status quo has been restored. So now coming to the another crucial point, which is what we are going to do next, is the very big thing. Now, given that we are already on 21st is already going to be over, is almost over. We are precisely almost 5 days left with the actual CLAT exam to happen. It's on 27th, but in between we have the AILET exam, which many of us are taking. So, but my suggestion would be you better prepare for CLAT than focusing on any other entrance exam like AILET, or for that matter any other entrance exam which is of the old pattern, unlike CLAT. Because CLAT, you stand good chances for CLAT, as all of you have prepared for good 5 or 6 months for this exam only. So my suggestion is you better join the mock tests that we at CG are conducting. Our mock tests are very standard mock tests. They are of very high quality. They are well researched mock tests, and a good performance in these mock tests is a reflection of how you are going to perform in the actual CLAT exam. So leaving apart all the problems that you faced and the puzzled state of mind which you had through the past 10 to 15 days regarding NLAT, I would, or we at CLAT Gurukul will rather suggest you to focus more on this CLAT exam, and the best way going forward is taking mock tests. So most of you must have enrolled in one or other mock tests of different institutes. So our sincere advice is whichever mock test that you have given till now, which you have taken till now, please start revising all those mock tests, because all the mock tests must have covered various topics in, say, legal, critical reasoning, and GK section. And a good revision of these topics that have been covered in various mock tests will help you in enhancing your readability and the variety of contents that the familiarity with the variety of content that you'll be getting in the exam as well. There are many chances that probably you get a similar topic that you have been asked in the mock test. There are high chances if you have taken of that thing to happen if you have taken our CG mock test. So for all those aspirants who have got this little time to prepare for CLAT and are desperately looking for some good quality mock tests, are advised to visit the CG mock test, and start taking this mock test. Now, where can you take this mock test? I'll write the web address. It is readyforexam.com. So here you need to go and you can register for free. You do not need to pay a single penny for registering and taking the mock test. No registration charge or hidden cost is involved out here. You directly can go and register to readyforexam.com and start taking the free mock test under the course header CLAT K Funded. The course heading is CLAT K Funded. So under this CLAT K Funded, mock test 1, revision mock 1, mock 2, mock 3 will be uploaded. As of today, we have uploaded the mock test number 1. So you can start taking this mock test, and once you finish this mock test, please try to devote your time analyzing those mock tests very clearly. Because that is ultimately which is going to help you in the actual CLAT exam. Now I'll give you a brief about the site as well. We have previously also given that, but you can have a look at the LMS learning management system which is given here, and you can log into this LMS by clicking on this link. So, as you can see, you have the CLAT Gurukul link out here. You can register to it. You can register here. You simply need to give your name, email address, and password. Then it will ask for your mobile number. You just provide your mobile number, and we assure from our side that we won't be sending you any promotional messages on that particular mobile number. So you just need to go and register on this thing. I'll log into my ID. I'll log into my ID. Just wait for a moment. Just wait. You can go to this web browser, and on this web browser you have to type ready for exam. ready for exam. So this is the website that opens up. Now on this particular website, go on register. Since I am already registered, I log in through my ID and password. So this is a very simple registration process, and as you can see, there are two filters out here. One is CLAT online target course. Now this target course is for our students who are enrolled with us, and there is another free course which is CLAT Funde, as you can see here. Now click on CLAT Funde, and you can see that we have already uploaded an all India free mock CLAT 1. So here is the details of the exam. So here all are the subjects and all, as you can see here, and you can click on all India free mock CLAT 1, and here you can see it is attempt now. You can click on attempt. So after this, this window will appear. Just wait for a moment. This window will appear. Here all the instructions are given. Just click on this particular instruction that you have read and understood all the instruction, and click on start test. So this is the kind of test interface that we are going to give to you, and it will help you with the familiarity of real CLAT interface that you will be getting in the exam. So this is what this is all from our side regarding this. Regarding this mock test that we have already launched, and you people can immensely benefit from this mock test. And do not be disheartened if your NLAT exam was very good and you thought that you will clear NLAT and get into NLSIU Bangalore. Let me tell you that there were a lot of malpractices which had been reported, and people were saying that they were easily scoring something beyond 70, which was not at all possible given a 45 minutes of time for the exam. So given that a large many number of students were reporting their expected score to be more than 70 plus, I think the validity of this exam was over by then only, because there were a lot of malpractices in this, and it couldn't have helped you if you are a serious candidate preparing for CLAT. So just in case if you have any query, you can always get in touch on this number 790-308-6545, and this is the link of our Telegram group, that is t.me/CLAT Gurukul. A pseudonym appears with the name CLAT Funde. So join this Telegram group for any further updates, and also the publishing, also viewing the rank list of all India mock tests. We'll be publishing the rank list of all India mock tests in this CLAT Gurukul channel only. So I would suggest all of you to join this channel as well. So just in case if you have any confusion, you can get in touch with us on this particular number. So that's all from our side. We wish you all the best for the exam, and have a good night, a good day. Bye.